Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Today is Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. My name is Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. It's light out, it's 42 degrees. There's only a small pile of snow in one corner of the yard. If I look back in the woods, I think I see a couple spots where there might be a little bit left, but it's probably all going to be gone today. Almost May. Pretty standard fare around here. But, that's cool because when the zombies come, we know that they will freeze over the winter and we'll be fine. Those of you that live in the South, you're in trouble. Unless it's like a whole Game of Thrones Night King thing, and then we'll die first. But, hey, you can't prepare for every theoretical scenario, can you? Well, it's Tuesday. Yesterday was a busy day. Yawning. I think I need more sleep. Even though I've been sleeping well, just I think need more. So what was yesterday? Yesterday was a bunch of whistlekick email, just trying to move information from A to B. Working on launching a new project. Or I shouldn't say launching. Moving up. There's a project we've been working on. Shout out to Justin. Project we've been working on that is ready to take a step. I'm happy with what's going on with it. So, worked on that a little bit, mentally, really. And what else did I do? Phone calls. It was Monday. I'm not gonna say that it was an exciting day because it wasn't. It was all that junk. I did get everything done I needed to get done before I left the house, though. And I was really proud of myself for that. Because there were quite a few things. So, what else? Yeah. Went to the gym. That was yesterday. It wasn't an exciting day, like I said. However, today I have a lot more flexibility. I think it's supposed to be nice again. There aren't a ton of things on my agenda. The number one being to finish the outline for the book, so I can start recording it, and I'm looking forward to that. So I think I'm going to try and get out of the house, get the things done around here I need to do, get out of the house, and go find somewhere quiet to do that. Because I have new headphones. My headphones broke. They only worked in one headphone. And I don't know if you've ever tried to listen to anything, music or what, with one headphone, but it's painful. It drives me crazy. So I tried to nurse that along for like a month. Just tried not to spend money on it, and, well, it didn't work out. So I bought more headphones. So now I can work outside the house again. And yeah. All right, so viewer question from yesterday. What is the most, what was the wording he used? The most, forget his exact words, but kind of the most impactful experience from your time in the martial arts? It's a great question. I've learned a lot of things. I've learned a lot of lessons in martial arts. Everything from check your ego at the door to you don't know as much as you think you do to, hey, persistence pays off, a lot of things like that. But the number one thing that I learned, the most powerful experience of my time training, comes out of my original black belt test. And it was the realization that there's always more. You can always give a little bit more. Maybe you can't try twice as hard, but you can try 0.5% harder. To just give a little bit more. And there's always a little bit more. Maybe you have to slice it very, very, very small. Maybe you're talking about another 100th of a %, but there's always more. And to get comfortable with that understanding, that extra bit might not be sustainable long term. If you think about it in terms of running, I can always run a little bit faster. It might be hard to detect, and I might not be able to do it for long, but there's always a little bit more. And so that experience is one that I reflect on, I won't say often, periodically. It was a pretty powerful lesson and one I'm very thankful I learned. I was 16, and that test was very long. I was the only person testing, so I couldn't hide behind anybody or didn't get any rest. I think there was one 5 or 10 minute break in the middle. Yeah, it changed my life. So many things seemed trivial after that experience that I'll be honest, I've had black belt tests that I wondered what the point was. This isn't testing me. It's a promotional ceremony, not a test. And that's okay. I'm not saying that that's the wrong way to do things. But if you're going to call it a test, it should be really hard. And if you're going to call it a test, there should be a percentage of people who don't pass. Otherwise, it's not a test. No. I think I retract that statement. You can have a test that everyone passes, because you're deciding who is ready to take the test. And if the goal is to make sure that they are going to pass, it could be rare. Yeah, never mind. I take that back. But it should still be challenging. Otherwise, what are they learning? If you know they're going to pass and the standards are really low, then all you're doing is it's a demonstration. You can do the same thing, call it a demonstration or a promotion ceremony. I'm fine with that. Tests should be challenging. So, today, I told you about today, I told you about yesterday. Yeah, what else is there to say? Not a lot. This is one of those days where I can tell my brain's not firing at its best. Where if this was second cup with Jeremy, it'd be a better show. But you take the good with the bad. You realize that sometimes you're not at your best. And you're all not going to enjoy watching me when I'm not at my best, and that's okay. I hear the words coming out of my mouth. It's part of the consistency. Sometimes you gotta plow through, whether that's life or a YouTube show or your training. You can't always be at your best, and I think there's something valuable in accepting that. I really want a sliding glass door there, and if I get one, maybe by the end of the summer I'll be able to do this show outside. That'd be kind of neat. Outside with the trees as a backdrop, who knows what critters you'll see. What would the ratings on this show be if a moose walked behind me? That'd be neat. Maybe I'll make that happen. All right. I'm gonna go. I don't really have anything else to say. I really appreciate when you all leave questions in the comments below. I'd much rather answer them than ramble. And I can answer more than one at a time. The reason I answer one and it takes 7, 8 minutes is because I'm filling the time. If I get 2 or 3 questions, I'll answer them in less time. So don't be afraid. Please leave me questions below here on YouTube. We do this show. I do this show. No, I'll say we because some of you watch. Every weekday morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. But you can catch it later at firstcupwithjeremy.com or in your podcast feed. And I love those questions. So much more fun. Please. I'm not begging. That sounds like begging. So as you go through your day, I want you to think about the impactful experiences that have led you to where you are. Whether it's your job or your spouse, your children, your friends, your training. There are a number of experiences that have brought you to that point. Most of them are trivial. Most of them are small, incremental. But some of them are big. And I want you to try to identify those big changes, those big events that led you to where you are now. You might not be able to recreate them, but they're important, they're powerful, and they're valuable. So don't take them for granted. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace.